hello.
Hi. Here for you, Tatjana and
Judith, hi. And we're here at the end of the Grand Prix series, and we'll bring you the recaps of the junior and the senior Grand Prix final, starting with the juniors right now.
yes, I mean it was the final is always the most exhausting event of the season, and we are a little bit tired, I must say.
We're a bit tired.
Because there were 5 events, and on the last day even 6 events a day with the juniors and seniors, and it happens so fast, and you don't even have time to breathe in between. So, but it was exciting, it was interesting, and we were very happy to be here.
And we had great skates, great results, happy winners. So let's go through, starting with the juniors. And for the junior women, we didn't have a surprise. Actually, the first and the second place were as we all thought it would turn out. Mao Shimada, junior world champion last year, junior Grand Prix champion, she won again.
Yes, yeah, she is because she had a little mistake in the short, so she was second there, but no problem catching up in the free because she landed her triple axel and her quad toe.
And it was the first time where she landed both of these jumps in cleanly in one program, at least internationally. That was a long-time goal for her. She had a little mistake later on in the program. I think she popped the loop.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, these two Ultra C elements made the difference, and she won.
Yes, and Jiaxin, the eternal second. Yeah, but she's also such a beautiful skater, and she skated very well, and she was happy with her skating and with her results. So
yeah, she said she skated better than in last year's final. After all, I asked her like how pleased she is, and she said like 50-60%. But I mean, all these skaters are such perfectionists, and yeah, like she's missing these big jumps of Mao. Like, it will be hard if, as long as Mao keeps landing these jumps, it will be hard for her. Then she will be the eternal second.
Yeah, but nevertheless, we will see how that continues. And then the bronze medal went again. So we was a new face, also a new skater in the final, Rena Uensono from Japan. Really nice skater. Yes. I only saw her. This was the first time I saw her live.
Yeah,
and,
same for me.
Really liked her too. She's only 13, but she looks a little older, a little taller. I don't know. And her skating is very nice too. So, as another student of Mie Hamada, isn't she? She is Mie Hamada. So. Yeah, but definitely a very good young Japanese skater. And then there was Yusung Kim from Korea, the twin sister of the Ju Jae Kim, who was at the Junior Worlds last year. And she landed a triple axel. She
skated technically very well. The two twin sisters are very, very similar in any way, I would say. They both are excellent jumpers. They're not that expressive yet. This probably made the difference that she didn't get onto the podium. But yeah, the very funny story is that we asked her how she learned, or like how long she already jumps the triple axel, and she said like she never actually planned to learn the triple axel. She just tried like out of curiosity and for fun, and then she noticed, oh, it's not that hard for her, and she landed it, and now she is able to jump triple axel.
Yeah, amazing. These kids. So fearless. I mean, Akai also went for triple axel, by the way.
Yeah, she used to land it last year, but she's coming back from a back injury. I think she skated already pretty well for what we have heard before. She had a really rough last couple of months. She didn't qualify for Japanese nationals, so she also said that maybe this was my last event of the season. So for that she competed pretty well. And also Min-Sol Kwon of Korea, she has a little bit of a problem with under-rotation and edge calls. But she also got through both of her programs very nicely.
Yeah, without major mistakes. So the 3 Korean and 3 Japanese girls, all very talented. Then the junior ice dance, there was 2 couples that we've seen before and 4 new ones in the final, I mean, and the top favorites here, one, Leah Nesset and Artem Markelov of the USA, and they are really, I like them because they have a flow, they have, they don't look so elegant team, they don't look so junior anymore, I would say. They have this, and that's, I think that also made the difference that they, because they won with quite a big gap. There was 9 points almost difference. So that's a lot in ice dance. Yeah.
Definitely. And they improved very, very much since last year. Last year they only had 1 junior Grand Prix assignment. They didn't even have a chance to qualify.
But then they were 5th at Junior Worlds, so you could already see their potential. And they are,
rising.
They are really climbing up. And then Israel also made a big jump forward, because this couple has been around for a while. I remember seeing them at Junior Worlds, kind of very young, very little. And so Elizabeth Statchenko and Alexei Kilyakov, the son of the coach Alexei Ilyakov, who coaches teams like Green Parsons. And so they made a big step forward. They improved a lot, and
they're very expressive.
Yes, they're expressive, and I also like this program. This is Ghost, and the costumes were also.
The costumes are inspired by body paint. Like it's inspired by a modern ballet, they told, and in the actual play, the actors are naked, kind of, just body paint. And they tried to imitate that in the costume, and like with the very makeup, with the ghosty eyes. And she said it should represent that they are in a fighting, and they are tired, and that they are somewhere in between life and death. So like really dramatic. So if you haven't seen the free dance of the Israeli team, it's an experience. Then 3rd place went to Daria Grimm and Michael Savitsky of Germany, who have been in the final before. Last year they were 5th, this year they were 3rd. They are not yet skating to their full potential. They are a little bit behind their personal bests this season. At the beginning of the season they had some health issues. They said they still need to work on their stamina, but overall I think they showed solid performances. Yes,
and they couldn't be happy, and but they're also very ambitious, so they wanted more, perform better, and they get a better level.
So actually the 2 teams ahead of them last year were still behind them.
Yes, so that's a little for them, of course, disappointing maybe, but I think that they still can catch up and can maybe. Now there's a lot of time before Junior Worlds, which is the next competition for these teams, and they will meet again. So things can change by this point.
Yes.
Yeah. So then there were 3 other teams. The French team, Célina Fragi, Jean-Hans Fourneau.
They already also competed in the final last year. There they were 6th, now they were 4th.
They moved up,
Yeah, they moved up together with the German team. They were there 1 place behind. Yeah. They're still 1 place behind. But they're also moving up, and they were also happy with their skates.
Yeah. Good.
Then we go on to the pairs, and there we have
the junior
predicted winners. Like, it's not a big surprise at all. Anastasia Metekina and Luka Berulava of Georgia. Yeah. They won by 34 points.
And their score was competitive with the senior scores, and they had have 1 element less. Yes. If you count that, there's a lift less. They probably would have been on the podium in the senior.
They could have won the senior.
They could have even won,
Yeah, they were very competitive with the seniors. They said their goal is to win Europeans.
Yes, they will go to Europeans, and they will also go to Junior Worlds, but Europeans. So they definitely are fighting for the first place at Europeans, and they have been skating together only since the season, but they already look very good together.
Yes, and they are both very experienced with other partners. So yeah, they were miles ahead of the rest of the field. Like they have very beautiful throws, especially, and yeah.
Yeah, they're not looking junior anymore. So it's maybe a little unfair for the junior teams, the real junior teams, but yeah, they are age eligible, so they can skate in juniors.
Second place for Ava Kemp and Jonathan Elizarov from Canada, and I'm very, very happy for this team because they had so many challenges. Last season they missed the final because she was injured. Then he was seriously ill during the off season. He had an operation. He had 3 months without skating. And then they came to their first Junior Grand Prix, not prepared at all. They were finished 4th. And then climbed up, won the second Junior Grand Prix. Now they won the silver here, so they're really on the rise. And yeah, showed 2 very strong skates.
And landed the 2 triple throws for the first time in the free, so that was new for them, and they made that, so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jasmine, this was Kieran Thresher, also a new team for the first time together, and then also the other Canadians, Mariana Ariana Ken, Charlie La Liberté Laurent.
They had some problems. She has been injured. She until 2 weeks ago. They're only back on the ice for 2 weeks, and that showed in the free. They were very disappointed. I think they were hoping for a little bit more. Same for the U.S. team, they are always very, very positive, and especially Olivia Flores, like who got 5th. They had a lot of struggles in the free, but she said like so sweet at the end when the program was finished. She just breathed in and said like, wow, I'm here. I'm in this big stadium, and I'm so proud of myself. And I think that's the right spirit.
Yeah, that's cute. And the Ukrainian team also coming back from injury and not yet in the form, but they're happy to participate.
Then the men.
That was interesting, yeah.
There was a little bit of a switch and change from the short and the long, because the winner, Rio Nakata, had been only 4th after the short. I think he fell on the triple axel, he had a fall.
He missed the triple axel.
In the short, but he had a fantastic free skate, landed his quad toe. He said already after the short and the free, I want to land my quad. And after he landed the quad at the beginning of the free, he he skated freely, and he by far had the best free skate, and it was enough to win.
Yeah, really nice skater too, so enjoyable to watch. He was the youngest in the field.
Yeah, by far the youngest. He's also the only one who cannot skate, is not age eligible for seniors. So he will have to wait, I think, 1 or 2 more years until he can skate in seniors, so we will have some fun with him in juniors with Rio Nakata. All the other guys are 17, 18 years old. They already can skate in seniors. The silver medal went to Korea.
Yeah, Hyung Yeom Kim, also a nice skater. He went for a quad, but he missed. But yeah, enjoyable to watch, and he was last year 6th at Junior Worlds, so maybe this time he can medal at Junior Worlds. And we were, especially you, were very happy for our bronze medalist, Adam Hagara.
Yeah, it's such a nice story, because he has actually been around for a while in senior and in junior, because he's the only skater for Slovakia. So actually, since he just turned 15, he showed up at Europeans and Worlds everywhere. And now he's 17. It feels like he's around for so long already. But he's only 17. He's even still going to the Youth Olympics.
Yes.
First skater of his country to reach the final, and he won the bronze. And that was another very nice moment to be with him in the
mix zone.
When he found out that he won the bronze, and
the coach also was
they were
team
so
leader.
happy that they were so happy.
For such a small figure skating country as Slovakia, so it's a really big result, and that's nice to see. Juin Lim from Korea, unfortunately not top shape, but he's also a nice skater that I enjoy, and that we've seen really notice for the first time, because he was injured
before. He's coming back from injury. He was very disappointed after the free. I think he expected a bit more, wanted to be on the podium. He was very sad, but he has all the potential. He got nominated for 4 continents, so so we will see him there in the senior ranks.
Good. Yeah, François Pitot didn't skate up to his potential, but I think it was good for him to be in the final. And Daniel Martinov.
Yeah, he tried the quad for the first time. He was not successful.
He had nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they round up the field.
Good
so
experience.
That was the recap of the juniors.
Right. That was it. The junior men were the last ones. So we were going on.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So we will see some of them at the Youth Olympics and Junior Worlds, and as you said, 4 continents or maybe even Worlds. Okay. So
let's see you in the senior recap.
Yes.